Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Ash, aka I'm a Ghostbuster, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review for Sun Wukong VS Robot on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. Now, this was released on the 11th of June 2021. It's developed by Bitka and Indie Nova, and it's published by Ratalaika Games. I was lucky enough to get a review copy for this, so big thank you for that. And like I say, it's a very sort of old schooly, sort of 2D arcadey platformer game. So I'll quickly read the description. So get ready to run, jump, fight, and explore. Sun Wukong vs. Robot is a mini retro pixel metroidvania game inspired by old school classics. Sun Wukong has awakened. Our hero appears at the center of a mechanical maze and is holding a weapon from his legends. However, he is imprisoned by a mind blocker that has been put on his head. To regain his freedom, Wukong must defeat the four robots. So it features classic platformer mechanics, unlock abilities using experience points, free upgradable skills, and side-scrolling maze with many rooms. So basically, it's all one big maze, basically one area, basically, and you can go back and forth between them and stuff like that. That's what that means. Now, if you've ever played like a classic sort of Metroidvania sort of game, you'll know what it is. This is really no different. It's extremely difficult at times, and then at other times it's a breeze. One thing I do like about this, though, compared, it does have a save system. You do have to get to certain points. They're like stones, and you can save at each of these sort of like shrine stones, basically. And that was my only complaint about the game when I was playing it, was they're few and far between. I got to one point and I kept dying at one section. I just couldn't get to the next one. I ended up having to replay such a big long section of it to get back to where I was. It was pretty annoying, but at least I had save states. I didn't have to start right at the beginning of the game. Now, the action's pretty simple. Obviously, you jump and you attack. You do get more skills as you go on, so you can end up getting double jump, dashes forward. You get special abilities like a flamethrower that follows you around and stuff like that. There's loads of different sort of enemy types. They start off as like little robot mice things and little blokes with guns, and then they get bigger and bigger to like these big massive robots that are like smashing down on you and stuff. So there was a really cool variety of enemies. And then, like I said, there's separate bosses. So there's four like robot bosses you have to beat, and they're all really unique. And to beat them, it's just getting used to their sort of pattern and the style of how they attack you and stuff, and working around it. But I really like the sort of lightsaber wielding one at the first one, where he's got a little dog with him as well. I thought that was really cool. I really like that. Now, it is currently on sale at £4.99. That's the RRP. But for the next 4 days, it's on sale at 20% off for £3.99. It's optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and it's got smart delivery. So it says it's got 60 FPS and 4K resolution, which is nice. If you're an achievement hunter, you could technically get through this in. It depends on your skill. If you're good, you could get through this in 35-40 minutes. It could take a lot longer. It took me longer because I'm not that great at Metroidvania games. They're not my sort of go-to sort of platformer game, but I did really enjoy what I played of it. But it did take me a couple of goes to try and get through it and get all the achievements. But like I say, if you're desperate just for the achievements, for a Ratalaika game, it's still a quick achievement completion. However, it is going to take you more skill than a normal one would, and you may end up taking a lot longer than sort of like the guides online say, because it all depends on if you die at certain points and having to replay and stuff like that. But yeah, the graphics look great, the sounds are great. Like I say, I love the enemy. The different types of enemies. I love that there's like pickups and stuff, and then there's like a power up store, so you can spend the sort of credits you get from killing enemies and stuff to get certain abilities and health and stuff. That's handy. So when you're like certain areas where you know there's no save point, you can get halfway through, top your health back up by spending some credits, and then continue on to the save point, which is a bit of a lifesaver. Especially there's a section with like these bats that throw like samurai, the nunchuk things at you, and they're just a bright pain. But being able to stop, fill your health up, and then keep going is a lifesaver in those points. But like I say, really good game. I highly recommend playing it. It's not super long, so you're looking at a 7 out of 10 from us, but that's only just because it could do with being a lot longer. But like I say, it is only a budget game at a budget price, so you cannot complain in that sense. And you'll probably play it a few times anyway, just to get like the best sort of time and stuff like that. But that's that for this review. If you like these sort of games, I highly recommend checking it out. It is up now, and it's also on Switch as well as PlayStation. So if you haven't got an Xbox, you can pick it up there. Please give us a like and subscribe if you like the channel. We're always doing new videos, should I say. We've got reviews going up pretty much a couple of times a week minimum at the moment, and we've got a real backlog we're working through, so expect to see a ton of them soon. And we'll see you on Saturdays for the podcast at 8 p.m. BST, British Standard Time, as we all group together and talk about games. Bye for now.